Okay, for today's lesson, we are multiplying and dividing with integers, meaning that we are multiplying and dividing with positive and negative whole numbers. Now, calculators are totally acceptable and even encouraged in this class. We just need to go over the concept of a couple basic rules here. We need to remember that when two positives get multiplied together, so we have a positive number and a positive number, this is saying, they also make a positive solution. Okay, they make, my pen won't work, there we go, a positive. Okay, when we multiply two negatives, a negative number times another negative number, those two negative numbers cancel out and they make a positive, okay, number. But what makes a negative answer, a negative solution? That is when we have a positive number and a negative number multiplied together. So a positive number and a negative number, our answer is going to stay negative. Okay, have that minus sign in front of it. So let's go ahead and practice here. Let's say, like, again, using your calculator, but let's know what to expect in our solution. For 35, if I have negative 9 times negative 3, we have a negative times a negative, which is going to make a positive 27. 36, negative 4 times negative 11, that's two negatives again. Okay, that's up here, and that's going to make a positive answer, positive 44. Number 37, this is a different way to write multiplication in algebra by using parentheses. It does mean 8 times negative 9. This is a positive times a negative, and that stays negative 72. Number 38, this would be read negative 6 times 10. Negative times a positive gives us negative 60. Number 39, negative 4 times negative 7. Two negatives, when multiplied, make a positive. Now notice these signs are changing because we're multiplying. When we added negatives together, the answer stayed negative. But when we multiplying and dividing have the power to change signs when we use those operations. Number 40, we have 6 times 8. Positive times a positive stays positive answer, 48. Another way in algebra that we show multiplication is by a times dot. We don't like to use x's as much. You'll see more dots and parentheses used as you work up in algebra. 11 times negative 2 makes positive times a negative, gives us a negative 22 answer. Negative 8 times negative 3, a negative times a negative gives us a positive 24. And number 43, negative 5 times 9, negative times a positive gives us negative 45. And 44, 16 times negative 2, a positive and a negative again, doesn't matter which order they're in. See, number 43, the negative number was first, then the positive, made a negative answer. On 44, we have a positive times, then a negative. The positive's first and then the negative. That doesn't affect anything. It's just the concept of one is positive and one is negative to give us a negative answer, negative 32. Okay, for this next section, we are dividing integers. We are dividing positive and negative numbers. And the rule is the same. Two positives leaves us with a positive answer. Two negative numbers that are being divided become a positive, just like two negative numbers when multiplied become a positive. And then one positive and one negative, no matter the order, will result in a negative solution. So starting with 45, and again, use your calculator if you aren't comfortable using your mental math yet, which is totally fine. 63 divided by 7, so two positives will lead us with positive 9 as our answer. Number 46, okay, we have negative 18 divided by negative 9. That's two negatives. They're going to cancel out, make it positive 2. Number 47, negative 9 divided by negative 3. Again, two negatives result in a positive solution, positive 3. 48, negative 20 divided by 2. So a negative divided by a negative and a positive together result in a negative solution, negative 10. 49, 90 divided by 10. When we use that slash bar, that's a division symbol as well. Positive divided by a positive, positive answer. 56 divided by negative 8. Positive divided by negative is going to stay negative, and that's negative 7. 51, negative 8 divided by positive 8 is going to stay negative 1. 52, we have negative 21 divided by negative 3. So two negatives result in a positive solution. That will be positive 7. 53, we have negative 42 divided by positive 7. Okay, it's going to stay negative, negative 6. And last but not least, we have 12 divided by negative 1. So positive and negative put together are going to leave this negative 12. All right, so be on the lookout for all your signs while you're working on this, and use your calculator as necessary.